everybody, PuZZlePieceZ here again, and we're back with more Seduce the Otome, another storyline. So, yep, okay, we're talking to the guys.
So, in order to escape and heal, we came here for shelter. Again, we apologize for the mess we made.
It's okay, you clean it up, so it's all fine. Oh, it's fine I guess, so you're all better now, right?
Yup, all thanks to you.
We all had sex with you. Me?
You see, beautiful, we feed on sexual energy. But we don't just get it from kissing lovely ladies such as yourself. We can simply touch someone's hand to obtain sexual energy. Everyone carries sexual energy, you know.
I think that was his favorite word in this whole game when he was doing the voice acting, was sexual. I was still in shock about their powers. It wasn't just kisses that gave them power, it was anything physical. No wonder I was out for a while. These incubi intrigued me, but at the same time I could almost hear a warning siren going off in my head.
Is there anything else you wish to know?
Yeah, which one of you is available? Well, what do you all plan to do now?
Yeah, what are we gonna do now, James?
That is a very good question. We just got here, and surely we'll be hunted again if we leave.
Yep, we already went down that line.
We can take him easily.
Not without more training, Sam. The result of that was clearly evident in our last encounter with them.
At the moment I didn't know what came over me, but I suddenly felt sorry for them. They couldn't possibly survive out there. If they didn't know it was illegal to break into people's homes, they probably didn't know a bunch of other stuff. They probably would cause chaos all over town. Yep, handsome chaos. Or on the flip side, because people say that still nowadays, on the flip side, they could be taken in for questioning and be poked and prodded like lab frogs for research. That was even worse. But most of all, they remind me kind of back then. Flashback! Oh yeah, so we already did this flashback thing, so let's kind of just keep going. It's the whole thing of her being at school, no one pays attention to her, basically. She's like a little wallflower. So she basically decides to go to grandfather's house, because he's the only one that really cares for her, but she's so young that she loses her way, because, you know, when you're younger, you think you know you think you rule the world, so you can go anywhere and nothing will happen. So she gets lost and she becomes very sad and she starts crying, and then Grandpa comes.
Hon, is that you?
With echoey voice. So, yeah, we talked to him for a little bit, and from that moment on, things began to change. My life began moving its rusty joints, and I realized that things were moving along. Suddenly, I became part of the crowd, and she keeps talking. Monologuing, and then we're back here. I had the opportunity to help them, though, would I? Yeah, because we're trying to keep the guys this time. I wanted to, but I wasn't sure if that was the best idea. After all, 5 demons in my house wasn't exactly the living arrangement I had imagined when I first moved in. That'd be every girl's dream. 5 really handsome demons in a huge mansion of a house. There was the matter of making sure no one found out about their powers. Thinking about them as lab rats made my stomach queasy. Even if they passed for humans, how would I explain? Ugh, stupid message, go away. How would I explain having guys live in my house? Imagine if my friends came over, which they eventually do. Spoilers! They would practically think I was part of a harem or something. You'd be the ruler of the harem, there's a difference. Oh god, imagine if my parents came over. I think Mom would faint. And Dad would kill. Yeah, and who knows what Dad would do. I think he would have them arrested on the spot. Ugh, this was hard. Maybe I should have written a pros and cons list before actually having to make the decision.
Don't worry too much about it. You have plenty of time to decide. Besides, you should do what makes you happy as well.
Thanks, Grandpa. Or Grandfather. It was strange that I happened to remember what my grandfather said to me when I was little, but it did kind of make sense. Oh, so many... It's like we already read this stuff. As weird as it sounded. Okay. Clenching my hands into fists, I strengthened my resolve to speak up. Well, you could.
What was that, lovely lady?
That is,
Spit it out already.
Oh, shut up, Sam. You could stay with me here if you'd like. They're all like, As soon as I finished my sentence, the room became still. I'm not sure what went through their heads from my words. The silence in the air cut like a knife until I finally spoke up once more. It seemed like you all needed a place to stay, and well, I just moved into this giant house, so it seemed like it made sense. It was still quiet in the room. I decided to keep talking. If you would like to stay here, though, there are 2 things that I need all of you to follow.
Yes?
Oh, that was a quick yes. First of all, you can't use your powers or deliberately do something that might harm me or any guest that comes over. Well, save for enemies, but you get the drift.
That sounds reasonable.
Second, you have to help me with any errands around the house. This place is kind of big, so I want you to be my slaves.
That is a generous offer, miss. Are you sure that would be okay? We don't wish to burden you any more than we already have.
No, you guys have to be a burden. We want to keep you this time. It's alright, really. I mean, I just started living here myself, so I would appreciate some help around the house.
A wonderful idea. We'll live here and train while helping you with the house. Servants for the lovely princess.
Yeah, exactly, and you're gonna be my #1 servant.
What? Are you serious?
Shh, be quiet, Sam. I haven't slept in a bed for days.
They all seem to like the idea, except for Sam, and hey, I didn't really hate the idea either, even if they were incubi. I don't think he likes the idea that we're gonna make him our #1 slave. It would be interesting having 5 guys help me with taking care of the house, given they would follow the rules.
Fine, but we're not staying here forever. Only until we can beat up that group of punks.
Sure.
I think that is a reasonable time limit for our stay.
Nope, we're gonna make sure it's longer, guys.
Yes, this is awesome.
Sleepover!
Also beautiful. If you need a bedfellow.
Yep, planning on it.
Eric, knock it off.
Fine. I was happy that they all agreed. Maybe it was because I wasn't going to be lonely for a while. Yeah, monologue.
So what are we waiting for? Let's celebrate and dig in.
Yep, food time.
Finally, I'm starving.
Nope. Matthew and Sam began stuffing themselves with food.
Really, you two? You're both acting like pigs.
Oh, let them have a little freedom, James. It's not like we've eaten recently either. I'm sure they've been starving.
Still, that's no excuse for stuffing their faces like backyard swine.
I almost couldn't hold it in. Okay, so here's another thing. Okay, so we could say, but I did, like, I held it in to laugh. So then, so I didn't. Yeah, last time we laughed, so let's do, but I did. Oh, I got both of them! Okay. I merely smiled before I took some food for myself. Alright, let's go back. So then. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I really smiled before I took some. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Huh? What's this? It's not lasagna.
That, miss, is a shrimp pesto dish. Pastas are my specialty, so I'm positive you'll enjoy it.
I twirled some around my fork and tried it. I could feel my senses open as my taste buds practically melted in delight at the taste. It was creamy and savory, almost impossible to describe. Yet I just described it. This is amazing.
I'm glad you like it. At least someone here in the room has taste.
Sorry, I'm taking a drink. It's really hot out today. Matthew and Sam glared at James before they continued to eat. I couldn't help but smile at the brotherly quarrel before eating the rest of the pasta on my plate. James really seemed to really hold high standards for his brothers, though it wasn't my place to question why. Eventually, we all ate dinner together. It was strange eating with just guys, but they were enjoyable to be around. They made me feel like part of their family as we ate together. However, our peace was soon disrupted. Oh yeah, Mom. Oh yeah, it's this part, the whole party thing. Alright. Hi, Mom. Oh, hello.
Hey, honey, how are you? I'm sorry I didn't get to see you off.
Oh, hi, Mom. Everything's fine. I'm actually eating dinner right now.
Oh, good, good. So there was truth there. Well, your father wanted me to call and talk to you about having a house party tomorrow night. Celebrate the new house and all.
Yeah, and just show you off to his freaking coworkers. A house party tomorrow night? So soon?
Your father insists.
Yeah, of
You
course he
know how
does.
he is with events.
Yeah. And ruining your life. I knew exactly what she meant. He didn't take He didn't take long relaxing periods between important events. It was slightly messed up. He is slightly messed up. I was expected to act on the drop of a dime, from moving immediately the day after a funeral to my grandfather's house, and now to organize a party. I know, well, since I don't exactly have you two here to help me arrange it, I'm going to need some time to prepare things.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, Susan and Naomi can help. I have work, and you know how your father is.
Yeah, stick in the mud, yeah. I know, I have to do that myself. He won't help.
I'm sure it'll be amazing, honey. I have faith in you.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Mom.
All right, I gotta go. I love you too.
Oh, love you too, Mom. Alright. Great. Now how am I going to do this?
Is something wrong?
She has to organize a house party for her parents.
How do you... Oh, right. Mind reading. He's awesome, too. But yeah, I gotta do it soon or my parents will be really disappointed. I'll have to stay up and organize everything tonight.
Hey, why don't we help you? That's what we're here for, right?
Not really, but okay.
I don't see why not.
I can name a few reasons why we shouldn't.
Sam,
Back off.
we'll take care of everything, miss. Just leave everything to us.
That was surprising. I didn't think the boys would offer to help right off the bat. I couldn't help but smile. I was actually rather thankful now that I let them stay. Well, of course. Write all this monologue.
Feeling a little tired over there, princess?
Yeah. Yeah, haha, it's been a long day. At least tomorrow's the weekend so I can sleep in. Then it hit me. Wait, where are you all gonna sleep?
We found some guest rooms on the opposite end of the house from the master bedroom. I'm sure those will do just fine.
Darn it. Oh, got it. Right then. I'm heading off to my room to study and sleep. I guess I'll see you all tomorrow.
Have a good night.
I will. You too. Alright. So.
Eric, no.
What? I wasn't going to do anything.
Much.
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was. Alright. How are we doing here? Okay, not that bad. Okay, got into the room, and a wave of exhaustion hit me. Why am I so tired all of a sudden? I just woke up from that nap, because Eric did something to us. I dragged myself to the bed, hauled up one of my bags, opened it, and started reading through my stuff, yada yada yada. Words on the page started scrambling in my mind, yada yada yada. Equations, ugh. Yeah, exactly. Sum it all up, equations, ugh. Finally changed into pajamas, headed to bed, and today was a long day and needed rest. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. 3 days of surprises in a row would kill me. With that thought in mind, I drifted to sleep, embracing the darkness of slumber. So I actually had a theory, because I think I remember that this part is with the dream where we hear all the voices. I'm not really sure, but is it? Oh no, it's not. Okay.
You fucking pretty boys think you're all that, huh? Well, save that to the end of my pistol.
That could be taken so wrong. I think I already said that in the last video. What's going on? I couldn't move my body. I felt like I was tied up and couldn't see anything beyond the darkness that surrounded me. So we're hostages.
One move and she gets it.
Let her go!
Matthew?
Come on, chicken shit. Fight us like a real man.
Ooh. Sorry.
You scare me, Sam. Come on.
So we already know that this is Malik's, but why can't I see?
Stay away from her, Malix!
And what are you gonna do, nerd boy?
Suddenly I felt myself pulled at one side, and arms wrapped around my body protectively.
I've got you. Don't worry.
Huh? Eric? Held in tight embrace. Yeah, you can read that. Slowly opened my eyes and looked up at the person holding me. Damien? And there's the alarm, of course. We wake up and there's the alarm. So, in the next video, we're going to hopefully make some changes. So we're not going to go out with Zuzu and Naomi. We're going to stay here and help the help the guys. I almost had a Brooklyn accent there for a minute. So yeah, hopefully that'll make them stay longer with us. And yeah, so this is PuZZlePieceZ signing off.